Hello everyone, here on Ancestry Answers we're going to be talking about the to-do list on your home screen. Once you're logged into FamilySearch.org, you will see to-do list, and this is where you can have a list of all the items that you want to work on. Once you have it complete, you would check mark it, and it will say recently items complete show, and it would put it down here. If you didn't actually complete it and you accidentally checked it, you can check mark it to move it back up. If you find that that's not a to-do list item that I'm going to do anymore, you would click on here to make it go away. So work on project. Okay, so if I do that, I can add it and it will put it down here. Well, work on project, that's not very detailed. So I'm going to delete it, and it takes it away. Okay, but that's a permanent one, so make sure that you actually want to delete it. So we're going to show how to quickly complete one. So on here I had add record hints for this ID code. So if I left click and I drag across, and then I can copy it, I'm going to, I'm going to use the find feature, and I'm going to open link in new tab. That way I can refer back to my home screen. You can find my name. In this case, I have the ID. So I'm going to paste it in there and click find. And then I'm going to click on Charles Grant Thurman. If I click on tree, it'll show me the tree feature. I'm going to click on person. So on this, my task is I need to add the record hints. I will discuss how to get standardized death place in another video. So for the example on this one, if I left click on it, it'll tell me that we have Charles G. Thurman, father's name is Stephen Thurman, mother's name is Margaret Snodgrass. So if I scroll down a little bit, you can see we have Stephen Henry Thurman and Margaret Jane Snodgrass. And so from this information, and this is birthday 1867, which is what we have, and the burial date is 1935, and we have here, we have the 1935. So from this, and then the other thing is, this was in London Mills, Illinois. You can see they were in Illinois his entire life, according to the vital information. So because of this information, I'm going to review and attach, because I feel like this is my ancestor. So I'm going to left click and it will open this up automatically into a new tab. So you don't have to do the right click feature. You could. It would work the same way. So we have Charles G. Thurman. I'm going to review this information, and is looking like it all matches up great. So 19th of March 1937. Now this is the burial information. So I'm actually not going to add it, because I don't, well, okay, in the end, so that's the death information here, because I don't need this duplicate information, so I'm not going to add it. If I did click add, it would move this over, and I can click undo to move it back. Because it's already in the system, I don't want to duplicate, so I'm not going to add it. You can put in, this is the death record of Charles G. Thurman, but it's already a given to me, so I don't do that. So click attach, and this we would compare. So again, this is your family tree, this is the death record, and this is, there's no other information other than Mary Thurman, so this is telling you just the relationship of Charles G. Thurman to Mary Thurman, that she's the wife, and her maiden name is Byerly, but we don't get that from here. We're going to click attach. And this is showing the relationship that his parents are Margaret Snodgrass and Stephen Thurman. Don't worry about the spelling. In the end, you want the spelling to be correct over here, but not all records are going to have spellings be correct. You could put that in here. Say this is the correct source, however, spelling should be S-T-E-P-H-E-N. So you could do that if you'd like to. In the end, I need to verify, and I may have already, but it's hard to remember everybody you're working on. Haha. Compare. So this is telling me the relationship. and I'm going to click attach. Now once I do this, I'm going to return to FamilyTree. And now there should only be 2 sources over here now, unless they put a new one. Sometimes when you attach sources, it brings in new ones because you've confirmed information. So let's check out Charles Grant Thurman here. So again, from this information, that looks correct, and we're going to review and attach. So anyway, once I complete this, it's going to take me a while to complete it because there's several sources. Then I would come over here and I would check mark this, that I have completed this. Okay, I haven't, so I'm going to move it back. If I want to add a new source, I'm going to come to my family tree. And I was working on John White Williams Jr. You can see here some hints. So if I left click and click on person, this is the person that I'm working on now. So I can again copy this, and I'm going to add sources to John White Williams Jr. and then I can come back and copy his ID code as well. Okay, click add, and now that's a new source. So once I finish this one, I can move on to the next one and the next one, and I can make as many as I would like. So I hope that's helpful to you. Let me know if you have any questions about how to use your to-do list that's on your home page of FamilySearch. Remember that family history is teamwork, and I'm happy to help in any way. So let me know your questions. Don't forget to share, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. And let me know what else you'd like me to focus on to help you in your family history work, because family history rocks.